Hello everybody, welcome back to episode 4 of Create Survival. This episode we are going to be just prettying up the island, building a bunch of structures, a bunch of things that make the entire just island look more organized. And you might see it behind me, but in between the videos I made this. I haven't hooked it up to the system entirely. I thought I'd do that on, screen because I feel like that's more entertaining than building whatever this is. This is a bulk washing, blasting, and smoking machine thing. I don't know, but essentially, I just feel like it would be very beneficial for me to use this and set this up before I start building, because I'm going to need a lot of bricks, which means I'm going to need a lot of sand so that way I can wash it and turn it into clay and then, blast it into bricks and all that stuff, so that way I can start building things. So I just feel like that small little bit of automation would help, and that's the reason why I didn't bore you guys with building this on screen, because that's not the point of this episode. But I will hook this up to the system because I do feel like that's more entertaining to watch. So I hopefully I do this right, so I should probably hook this up to the system over here. Then I can just click on that one and it should be hooked up to the entire thing. And right there. And then we have these. The frog will go here. Wash in. This will be blast in. And then this one will be smoke in. Boom. So now these can all receive those, but I need something over there to then send it out, which is the reason why I have the extra frog port. So I hope that this can reach. I don't know. That's too far away. Okay, something like this. Because I'm pretty sure you can hook up a chain drive to like multiple chain drives. Yeah, cool. And I hook it up to this one. Boom. Crusher out. Take this, hook it up here, so that way now it knows. Okay, cool. You are only send packages, and then I'm gonna set up just a wall, a temporary wall. Cobble, which goes into gravel, and then gravel should go into the washing station, and it will have iron. So if I theoretically take this, put it here with that on the side of it, and then put some iron nuggets in there. Should know that there's iron nuggets in there now. Let's go back over here to the display wall. Okay, it says that there's none, and I think that's just because I need another packing station for it to fully read it for some weird reason, because I don't think chests work, and I don't know what's causing that. Cobblestone. You need to grab one of these, bring it to you, and then this should be that to that, and go to crusher. And then we have this, which goes to here, which stack of this. Oh, that's right. There's a % chance. That one I'll have to wait on. There's a 12% chance, so if I give it a stack, it's like 64 multiplied by that. 7.68, so I'll get 7.68 per stack. Let's bring that to 7, and then we'll give it a promise of a minute. Okay, so that sends it over here, which makes it go this way. So it should go over there to wash in. Very nice. So I think that's working. I need another packager. That's what I needed. I need another packager so that way it doesn't just keep going. Packaging station. Packager. Boom. Take this. Packager. In like so. That, like that. Boom. Now it should know how much iron we have. It says in progress, so I think it's doing it, but I don't know. Yep, it does. Cool, very nice. We're gonna bring that number all the way up. I'm going to say we want like 30 stacks. And I can do the same thing with sand. I can say sand go to crusher, or not crusher, go to washer. But that means I need another factory gauge, which shouldn't be too difficult. Could I do that? We want sand. So yeah, I have that in there. And then give it to that thing. And then we'll have stack of that goes a stack of that, and we'll just go crusher again. Crusher. Boom. And then we'll want, let's say, 5 stacks. So we're at 4, which means that should go, one of these should go back up. Yep, there it goes. It'll grab it, and then it'll crush. Also sand now. So now I got a bunch of automation and all this stuff going, which is very cool. Yes. There's going to be probably way more flint than this thing can handle in here before it can get 30 stacks of iron nuggets. So maybe I should decrease it and then have a package set to out for this to go over here to like a pressing station or something like that, or compacting station, so that way we can put it all into ingots. But yeah, I'm very happy with this so far. It's very cool. And it can easily do other things as showcased with the gauges, where I just kind of like added something and now it does it. Oh, I think it just made, yeah, it just made 5 stacks of sand. Very cool. And I can have 2 things. So flint also makes the so gravel makes the byproduct of clay, which means I would have, how would I set up clay to go to the washing station? Or clay to go to the blasting station from the crusher? I guess I would just send out from all. It's not that crazy to think about. Yes, I'm very happy with this so far. Alright, so I got 2 more factory gauges, so that way I could do silly moments and I could stick, oh yeah, I need that right there. Boom and boom. I think I just need to take this one and put clay in it, and the clay you go put that there, or boom, and then take this and go, oh shoot, how to get clay again? Clay, what's the percentage? 25%. So 1 is equal to, so 4 is equal to 1. So what's 64 divided by 4? 16. So that means we get 16 go to 4. Right, no, go 16 go stack. There we go. And then if it don't, then give it like a minute, and we'll ask for like 4 stacks, because why not? I feel like that's a reasonable amount. I need to set its thingy. Bit too far away. Okay, then we have this, which would be bricks. I need bricks. That's clay. No, we don't. Let's stop it. Boom. Brick. Ta-da! Okay, this is add connection. It's like 64 for 64, and this will go to blast in. Then this one will want also, like, let's say like 10 stacks. Let's say that's a good amount, right? Sand should head this direction now and get washed. Ooh, is that sand that I saw? Yes, sand is in there now, and it is getting washed. Very nice. Okay, now I just need a frog port that goes from here to back up there. I just witnessed clay get put into the blaster. I wasn't recording, but look. It got turned into bricks. Oh my goodness. Because all the clay is ending up in here, that was clay that was over there in that, the crusher, which will occasionally happen as gravel is being turned into sand, because gravel has a tiny percentage to get crushed into clay and sand, and then sand is washed into clay directly. So now I just need to hook this output storage back up into the central system. And I think eventually I'll make a building that's just one big old storage unit, so that way I have everything route to the storage unit, and then everything route back out of the storage unit. But yeah, this is working pretty good. I'm going to need Probably more for a frog port that can reach up to this thing. I don't know. I could honestly just have this be one big vault down here, but that's a lot. And so I think I'm just gonna... I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do something. Vault. And then frog port. And then I have an idea. Do I have my andesite funnels on me? I have my brass tunnels. I'm gonna make a kind of a system like this here for the output. Like that. Now I hope this works. I have no idea. Considering the fact that they're all washed by the time they get to the... What, is it too long? Oh. Duh. And then we'll have... Put this here like that. Put that right there. Then we have andesite. No, not andesite. We have packager. Then this right there. Send and receive. And this will be, I don't know, bulk out. And this will be send packages only. Bulk out and then bulk out. I just realized that how funny that is. Now I just need to power it. Shouldn't be too difficult. Go here like so. I have no idea if this is the right direction. Oh my goodness, it is. Okay. Now, hopefully, it should work. We're going to test it out by washing some sand here. Please wash it before it gets onto the belt. I swear if it doesn't, I'm going to be very upset. It washes it before it gets onto the belt. Yay! At least I think. Please. No! Okay, I turned down the rotational speed, so it should, like, no matter what, be able to get it over there now. Get it, like, before it gets onto the belt. It might be a little too fast. I don't want to burn the bricks. Let me see, let me bring it up by 1. Okay, thank goodness. So now I got bricks. I got bricks in production. I'm going to put clay. All the clay gets put onto here and then goes into the blasting machine. And so when I turn on the cobble generator, it should... Is it me or does it sound different now? Why does it sound different? I don't remember cobblestone sounding like that. But yeah, it should start sending cobblestone to get crushed, and then it turns into gravel. Some of the gravel is sent over here to get washed into iron nuggets, and then some of it's sent back to get crushed into sand. The sand is then sent over for it to be washed in the washing station, and then the clay is then sent back into the same station to then be blasted. And so I think I have automated bricks now, which is very, very useful and very, very nice. I think I need a output to just burn flint right now. There's a lot of flint, which means I need electron tubes, which means I need the whatever it's called, that one stupid red stuff, the redstone and the quartz, whatever that's called. I can't remember. Is it rose quartz? Oh, I do have rose quartz. Oh my goodness. Let's grab that. And I think I have some iron left over. I have kelp, right? Yes, I do. Let's grab some of that. I'm going to need it. And I'm going to need brass as well. This here, this here. Boom. Okay, now I have these. This, where's... I need a bucket of lava. Give me that. Put this here. And let's put that. And then we burn it. Alright, all the flint is being disposed of. I can't wait for some sand to end up in here. There's gravel. What did it just send in? Did it send in a stack of clay? Oh, it did! Very nice. And then that should send it over here. And then we should have iron automated now. I just have to sit here and AFK. Yes. Oh my goodness, it's so cool. It's not the fastest, but at least it's automation, you know? Now I do have a smoking station, and I eventually want to expand this out and have a haunting station. But this is good for now. It's so cool. Alright, I think I'm gonna just AFK here for a little bit, get some bricks, and we're gonna get some bricks, and then I'm going to see what I can do with building around these to make them actually look nice. Okay, slight update. While I was tuning this thing, I got the lag fixed. It's still a little bit laggy, but it's so much better. I don't know what the problem was. I just changed my refresh rate, and now it's like it's tolerable. But I also tuned this thing to be at max speed because I have enough, stress units for that. And now it eats through things a little too fast to the point where you see it poops it out the wrong way. So I need something to block this, so that way don't do that. Yeah, see, look at that. Oh, it's because it's facing the wrong way. There we are. Yeah, look how fast that is. That's actually wild. And I changed some of these so that way they're actually like, more reasonable. And I got red sand, so that way I can whatever it's called, I think wash it. No, I was turning it into granite. That's what I was doing. So I need flint, lava, and red sand, and then I can turn it into granite, which is very nice because I need granite bricks. And I think the issue that I was running into beforehand is I didn't have the promise set long enough for these, because it takes more than a minute for it to push itself onto the conveyor belt. Also, sometimes when there's other items that come by. So it would be promised the clay within a minute, but it would never reach it there in time, so it would just keep sending more. And so I had a huge backflow that I just didn't need. And yeah, I think I'm going to turn those campfires into haunting because I'm just not using this, and I can use some haunting. Haunt in. And then these will get changed to be soul campfires. And I can haunt cobblestone, I believe, which turns it into blackstone, and then blackstone into netherrack. Blackstone is from haunting cobblestone, correct? Yes. And then blackstone turns into something. Oh, it's basalt. I need to haunt basalt. Interesting. So netherrack is harder to get than I thought. Yeah, it takes cinderflower, which in and of itself takes netherrack, which is weird. I know haunting is very useful though, so we're gonna keep that. Now, how to make tough? Yeah, it's mixing, right? Oh no, I can. There's a chance that I can get it. Okay. I mean, I have an unlimited amount of lava and an unlimited amount of cobble, so there really isn't much to lose there. Is this thing already done? Because if so, it's wildly efficient. Oh no, it's not done. What is it lacking? Cobblestone? No, it's sending stuff. It's just out of like render distance? Is that what's happening? It just sent a lot. Okay, well, I'm gonna go back to AFKing, and I'll be back in a little bit after I collect more resources. 9 years I've been collecting resources, and this is what I have to show for it. Anyways, yeah, I've been just working on collecting resources for that building. I think I have everything. I'm sorting through all the things in my brain that I might need. Oh, I see one. Okay, hopefully I have enough copycat slabs because it's going to take a lot. Most of these blocks are actually going to be slabs, which is kind of funny. Okay, I think I'm good now. I don't know. I hope I'm good. I don't want to go and start doing all this stuff again. I don't know what I'm going to do for this, but we're just going to, play around it for a little bit and then figure it out from there. I need to expand this out one more because I changed the speed on the grinders. Okay, that should be it for bricks. Alright, so that should be the base done, or mostly done. I need this, like so. Put that there, and then, alright, and then we put these industrial catwalks all along this here. And on top of this as well. Put one right there. And I don't think, yeah, no, they don't work right there. Alright, then take these in the corner. I need another block. I thought I had everything. Gosh darn it! Oh, it just takes these. So I can just do that, and then boom. Diagonal girder. Yay! Put these right here, like so. And boom, like this. Alright. So that's that. And we get these out. Along with this. Do not think that's going to be enough slabs, but we'll find out. Alright, like that. And then this. But we have it set up so that way it's... I think it would be best to do it like that. And then randomize like so. I think I just need like andesite casings for this. I feel like that would work just fine. I should have more zinc somewhere to make more of the copycat stuff. But look at it, it's turning out pretty good so far. I do want to maybe scoot this over one and scoot this over one, so that way they're both on the stairs. I did like how they were in line with these posts here, but it's throwing me off with how off-center it is at the front. I don't like it. I need a faster way to travel on my island. I mean, it's not that big of an island, but it is annoying having to run back and forth constantly. Now, I usually struggle a lot with roofs, but I'm pretty happy of this one. This one's actually a pretty good roof. It's one of the better roofs that I've made. You see, that one's just a flat top. I just gave up halfway through making the roof on that one. I was just like, you know what? This works. I think I might have overcompensated for the amount of mud bricks that I'd need. And I know I can have the mud block in my offhand and then place the copycat block and it'll copy it, but because this is like textured, I just felt like this might have been easier. So ta-da! I'll move this later. This is an eyesore. I'll probably route it around the back some way, somehow, somewhere, so that way it looks better. The inside's... No, it's an inside, that's for sure. Next, I need these. I don't know if I'll have enough of the slopes, but we'll find out. I think it's just 2. I can't remember. Glass. I want to say it's 2, so that way there's this kind of arrangement going on. stripped oak. No. I didn't want stripped oak anyways, it's fine. And then this is, oh, I completely forgot I need deep slate. This is supposed to be deep slate. Goodness. So look at that. Ain't that cool? Ain't that cool? That's cool. And it fits that. See, like it's got the red at the top and then it's oak like framing. Red at the bottom and it's got the oak framing and it's red at the bottom with the oak framing. I think it fits. Here and here. Alright, and then I just need to do the roof for these two, and that should be it. I just need some deep slate. You got me my deep slate? There we go, that's much better. Like that a lot more. I don't necessarily like how flush it is with the post, but I'll change that later. My tools are about to break, so we're just gonna leave it like that for a little bit for now. And then next bit is the decoration at the top, which I'm pretty happy with the way it has turned out, because it's just really simple. It's just that and then boom, boom. This is what I wanted. And boom, now it has chimneys. Crushing station. Yippee! That don't look too half bad. I like that a lot. It's lacking some, finer things, but it works. Yeah, and I'll have the chain thingy get rerouted around here to the back, so that way it doesn't look like garbage, as it's like pulling through the front of the building. Boom. Alright, we got that building done, and now I think it's time to design this one over here. And I feel like it would be cool if it were to go, there's like some sort of pump that would go into the pond over here, because it is like technically, part of the washing station. So I think it would be cool if there was some sort of element to that. Obviously not actually pumping up water, but just looking like it does. It's looking pretty good so far. I definitely am really liking this like industrial kind of look. Again, I'm going to need to change where the chains are heading in at on these, but that's for another time. Right now we're just building up the framework, and that's all we need. I really do like that little section right there for like the chimneys. That's pretty slick. I like that. This roof, I don't know. All right, I think that's this building done. Let me just take one more look at it from afar. That roof is kind of... I'm not vibing with it. Maybe I'm not vibing with the oak frame. Let's remove that. Yeah, that's better, but I think it needs to be one wider. Now I feel like there needs to be something on... around that. It's not my favorite. I'm really struggling. Maybe I remove the deep slate and replace it with these Maybe I remove the deep slate and replace it with these copycat slopes with the stripped oak. I feel like that might look better and give it like this kind of vibe with the windows over here. Maybe that'll work. I don't know. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's much better. I like that a lot more. It's actually kind of a nice building. I like that. I need the glass and I need copycat slopes. I still need more, which means I need more zinc, which thankfully zinc is not too hard to make. All I need is flint and clay, because I have that recipe, which makes... I can't remember what type of block it is, but I got a clay farm, so it shouldn't be too difficult. Oh, very nice. Look at that. Oh. That's not as cool as I thought it would be inside, but it's still pretty cool. You know, I would really like it if it wasn't storming, but this is the building. Wow, building. I'm really happy with this. This is really cool. And I just kind of like threw things together over here for the pump. It's a pump, you know. You can tell it's sucking up water. But yeah, I really like this building. I really like that building. But I'm hoping to add another one for the steam boiler thingy eventually. I don't think I'll be able to get to it this week. Alright, that's going to have to do it for this episode. Sorry if it's not as quality as my other videos. Some things happened in my real life, and so this one wasn't really able to edit or record as much as I wanted to. But I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!